Hello, kind people. Here is another story, little known around the world. The Temple-Well near the village of Garlo, a mystery more than 3,000 years old. No one knows for certain what it was used for. Some believe it was an ancient solar calendar, while others think it served as an observatory for measuring the seasons of the year. There is also a theory that it was a cult site where our ancestors worshipped the fundamental elements of nature: sun, water, and earth. The Temple-Well, solitary and silent among the overgrown rocky hills near the village of Garlo, guards a secret more than 300 years old. The mystique surrounding it fuels the imagination not only of historians and researchers, who still cannot reach a consensus about its purpose. Photographs and stories circulating online about the megalithic structure hidden in the embrace of the Greben Mountain arouse curiosity and a sense of discovery among travelers and adventurous spirits. I wanted to immerse myself in its twilight, place my palm upon its stone walls, and feel the chilling breath of eternity. It is believed that the Temple-Well dates from the 12th century BC, although there is a hypothesis that it is even older and dates back to the 14th century BC. Some researchers connect the structure with the ancient Nuragic civilization that flourished in Sardinia. It turns out that the entire island is dotted with around 100 similar constructions. Similarities to the Bulgarian Temple-Well can also be found in Crimea and Palestine. The roots of this type of architecture take us back thousands of years, all the way to Mesopotamia. Therefore, it is possible that the temple near Garlo was created by descendants of the Sumerians. According to one hypothesis, a large group of Sumerians migrated to our lands in search of deposits of non-ferrous metals, which they needed for the production of bronze and other materials. They later continued on to Sardinia, which proved to be a gold mine in this regard, and settled there permanently. But while staying here, the Nuragics carved the structure near what is now the village of Garlo. Scientists are unanimous. The Temple-Well is older than the Thracian megaliths in the Rhodope Mountains, Strantia, and Sakar. It is far more primitive. Furthermore, it has nothing in common with Thracian culture, because it glorifies the forces of life rather than being dedicated to death and remembrance, as was the case with the Thracians. One of the theories and hypotheses is that the Temple-Well functioned as a kind of ancient telescope for observing celestial bodies. Ancient astronomers supposedly tracked their movements using a parabolic metal mirror made of copper, silver, or gold, mounted at the bottom of the well. The Temple-Well near Garlo is embedded about 15 meters underground. As I carefully descend the stone steps into the underground structure, I have the feeling that I have entered a tunnel through time. In the dim light of the circular chamber, my imagination paints fleeting silhouettes of priestesses dressed in white, leaning over the well located at the center. I look upward through the perfect circle of the moss-covered opening, staring like an eye directly above the well. My gaze then flies into the endless blue of the sky. It is unfortunate that the megalithic structure near Garlo, considered one of the most ancient in our lands, has been left to deteriorate at the mercy of natural forces and treasure hunters. Another landmark shrouded in mystery also captured our attention. Shortly after passing the villa zone of the village of Garlo, we came upon strange stone crosses, twisted, broken, or leaning across a secluded meadow beside the road. According to local people, the cemetery is more than 500 years old. It was once called the Latin cemetery. The shape of the memorial stones is particularly interesting. They consist of a cross inscribed within a circle. Some associate their origin with the Bogomils, while others claim they are Irish, Celtic, or Templar crosses. As I mentioned, the Temple-Well is located in the vicinity of Garlo, and finding it is quite an adventure. The village lies 63 kilometers from the capital, Sofia, and 8 kilometers from the town of Breznik. At the end of the village there is a villa zone with large, well-maintained houses. There, near the last villas, we left our car in a pleasant meadow and continued on foot along a cart track toward the mountain. Nearby attractions Balinci Monastery, located near the village of Balinci, 8 kilometers from Garlo. After entering Balinci, park your car at the end of the village. The monastery is situated in a picturesque area about 25 minutes on foot from the outermost houses of Balinci. It can be reached via a convenient dirt road. St. Petka Church in Breznik. The church preserves relics of St. Petka. Many people visit it in the hope of being healed through strong faith. The Iron Water Spring. This spring is located in the scenic Bardoto area above the town of Breznik. It can be reached by a narrow asphalt road. The water is unique in Bulgaria. It is slightly rusty in color and quite unpleasant in taste, because it contains a very high concentration of iron. In the past, it was highly valued and was even exported abroad.